Music.
Good morning, it's Vlogmas day, I think 7th. I'm not 100% sure, so sorry if I'm wrong. But we have a busy day today. I have my one class, and then usually I don't have anything like for the rest of the day. But I actually have my honors presentation, which you guys saw like that I got my books for. But I need to go there around 2:30, I think, check in and get my poster, bring my books, set up everything. The like dress code is business casual, so this is what I'm wearing. Oh, sorry. This like goes with business casual. I'm just wearing my sneakers. But I want to do something fun with my hair, like when I come back from my class. So we'll see how that goes. But those are the major plans for today. I don't really have anything Christmassy planned out. The only thing is I really want a hot cocoa. But I will have to wait. So we'll see. Oh, also before like in the time between my class, like when my class gets out, which would be like around 10 till like 2:30 whenever I have to leave, I'm gonna try and do some homework, but mainly edit yesterday's video. I think yesterday's video went good. I guess you guys will be the judge of it, but let's get ready. Okay, so I just got back from class. I didn't film anything just because you guys have seen that routine that I've been doing. And my bangs are really off today. I don't know what's going on. But you guys have seen that routine a lot this past couple of vlogs. So I just thought that I would focus on other things. I think in terms, I'm gonna make a hot cocoa and I'm gonna use this instead because the other cups that we have aren't really big enough, I don't think. But here, let me put you somewhere. So I'm just gonna try and focus on new things. I'm gonna try the marshmallow one. So I have to edit after I make this and eat. And then once I do all of that, too tall. I should have look, it's too tall, it won't fit in here. I guess I can put it into another cup and see, and then transfer it in. I just don't know if the other cups are gonna be big enough, like if they even hold that much water. I'm thinking, can I take this out? Well, even if I took that out, it wouldn't be. Give me a second, I'm all scrambled. Anyway, I just found a different mug that I'm just gonna pour into this one. So I already put the powder into here. But, so what I was saying, I think, is that I'm not gonna show like my routine, like going to school and stuff, at least for today, because I have other stuff that's newer that I'm doing. Like I have the honors presentation like I talked about this morning, and then I also I want to make a Christmas list today, like kind of like an old, not an old fashioned, but like a kind of like a kid one, just like putting things that like could go in for stockings, things that like I like are reasonable that I want, and then things like that Santa could get me, even though, you know, Santa doesn't visit old people, but just like things that probably aren't gonna happen, but just, you know, it's fun to like make a list and like decorate it and make it look all nice. So I think that that's what I'm gonna do in terms of like my Christmas thing today, but everything else, just a majority of it is going to be going to that honors presentation, and I honestly have no idea what to expect there, so we will see. But until then, I'm just gonna make my cocoa, and yeah. So I just finished posting Vlogmas Day 6. I actually really liked that vlog. I did a mix of everything, like what I did in class, and then also at the end I had some Christmas stuff, and so I think that that's probably how I'm gonna do the rest of this week. It's just like do half me being in school and then do like half an activity, and it doesn't have to be like a big activity, like, you know, like how I said later today I'm going to make that Christmas list. So just like something small to just like bring in the spirit, I think will be better. And so as like Vlogmas keeps going, I'm like slowly figuring some things out in terms of like how I edit and how I film and everything, so that's exciting. But now that I'm done editing, I'm just gonna I'm gonna call it a glow up, but I don't really think it's a glow up. It's just kind of more like self-care, I feel like. So I'm just gonna plug my eyebrows, clean my face, put my skincare products on. Then I'm going to do my hair for sure. I might put on a little bit of makeup, but not 100% sure if I want to do that yet or not. So that's the plan for right now. And it's 12:43 right now, so I have about 1 to 2 hours before I have to go and sign in and everything. I'm getting a little nervous. I know I shouldn't be, but it's just that a majority of the honors projects that people do are research projects, and mine is very much not. It's a creative project, and so even the whole thing is structured for people who have done research. On your poster you're supposed to say your methods, your results, and everything, and it just doesn't really work with my project. So we'll see. I hope the people who do end up showing up and stopping at my poster or whatever don't expect for me to say to pull out statistics and stuff, but we'll see, I guess. But right now, let's get going, doing my hair and everything. I'm getting nervous, but also excited because that means that I'm done with this. This has been an ongoing thing since last year, and so I'm just so ready for this project to be done. But also it's so cool that I have this book now. But yeah, let's just stop rambling and get right into it.
Well, pull up an ice block and lend an ear.
So I just finished getting ready. Sorry that I didn't do a lot because, okay, so the main reason is that my phone was dying, and so I needed to be charged before I go to this event. But let me just show you the outfit. Just some Vans, space buns. In terms of my makeup, I just put mascara on and then put some like gloss on, but it's gonna fall off. But I have to leave. I'm gonna take the bus to get there. I'm bringing my backpack just because I don't know, I just feel like in case if I need anything, I'll have my backpack if I need it. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go now and go to the thing. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. And like all the science people, I'm scared to present in front of. I know it will be fine. But just jitters, I guess. So yeah, getting ready. Alex will come to the event later, and so maybe once he gets there, I'll have him help me like record some things. Because I don't know, I will try my best, and maybe if I record anything, it might be vertical, so sorry if that bothers some people, but it's just, there will probably be a lot of people, and I don't want to be like, hey, like, or like have them ask me like what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh, I'm like filming for my YouTube, and they're like, oh, really? Like, does it go good? Like, do you have like 1 million subscribers? I'm not ashamed that I have 5, but some people, I don't know, I'm just afraid of people's opinions, I guess, and they don't have to know. They don't have to know. Anyway, sorry, off topic. But I'm gonna grab everything and get ready to go. Another reason why I can't really film going there is because I'm going to be taking that big package again, and it's just gonna be a lot. Like I can barely manage myself when I have that package because it's huge. But okay, so I'm gonna go. See y'all later. Maybe for this clip, for this event, I mean, but definitely for making a list later. So see y'all. Okay, vlog, I'm back home. There was no way I could film at that event. So sorry for that, and I only got 1 picture, so I'll put it maybe in this clip actually. But if you guys, I will go ahead and show you what my poster looks like up close and personal. It's huge. Like this thing does not need to be this big, but it is for some reason. It's literally almost as tall as me. Look, this is touching the ground. Like, are you serious right now? Like, that's why. And now they gave it to you. What the freak am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. And I printed it in color. That probably was really expensive to print out. So it's like, I don't know. I have a hoarder issues, so I don't really want to get rid of it. But do I need it? No. But yeah, so anyway, so it's like 6-ish, I think, right now. Alex took me out for a celebratory dinner, which I was gonna film, and then I got too hungry and I forgot. So sorry. But then we're gonna finish off the night watching Teen Wolf. But Alex is doing something right now, and while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and make my Christmas list, and I'm super excited. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, to start, I got 2 pads of paper. This one is gonna be the one that I ultimately put everything on, and then this one is just gonna be the one that I use to like draft out everything. Again, this is just for fun. This is like not like, you know, anything that I'm expecting anybody to get me or anything, just to kind of like write down things. And
maybe even like for myself, so I know like, oh, this is like what you wanted a couple months ago. Do you still want it? Kind of a thing. So I'm just gonna draft down some ideas, because like I said, like I want to do like a category of stocking stuffers, and like maybe do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that I want within that. Then just like Christmas presents for like actual things. And then I don't know how many I should put under there because it's just like fake, so I'll just put 5. And then I'll put Santa presents for like things that are like more like unrealistic, I guess. Okay, so this is what it's looking like, I think. Okay, so for stocking stuffers, because those are kind of more smaller things, probably I like pens / highlighters. And I'm gonna put like colorful parentheses, because I don't want like black ones, or like, you know, like the standard ones, like more like the colorful. Then some smaller things. I was gonna say a lip balm, but I already have some. Maybe, ooh, gotta chill. I should have thought of these before I started writing them. I was gonna put hangers down. I'll put hangers down for my Christmas presents, because I really want hangers. And like, I'm gonna say like organizational like drawers. And then like unrealistic Santa presents, I would want a camera for vlogging. Another like Santa present would be Final Cut Pro, because it's a really expensive. It's like $1,000, and it's an app that you get on your computer. Like, that's insane. That's really crazy, but I think it's the best of the best, isn't it? Oh, maybe for stocking stuffer, like a phone case, because my phone case is really old, like high school old. Christmas presents, I'm just gonna say clothes in general. So it's actually a couple hours later. What happened is, I don't know, I was having some technical issues with my iCloud and storage stuff, so I needed time to fix that, and then I just got distracted with other stuff. But essentially, this is the list that I created. I'll show you guys everything after, but now I'm just gonna transfer it to this paper. And I have some just like drawings and stuff, and then here is the game plan of what I want the outline to look like. I'm gonna try and get a good angle of like me drawing on this, but I was also thinking that I might do like one on Canva as well, just because I like making this kind of stuff, and I know that Canva will probably have some very cute like templates to use. Okay. Christmas part now with this like header marker. I didn't do the C. I don't know why I did that out of the order, but I did. So I always, when I live with like my immediate family, so like my mom and my siblings and my dad, I would always like be the one to be like, okay, time to make a Christmas list. And you know those like flyers that you used to get in the mail with like a bunch of like Christmas deals and stuff? So we would like, I think that would always be our starting point for things. Oh shoot. But as I was saying, I think that those like flyers and stuff that would come in the mail, those would always be like our starting place. We would always get one from like American Girl doll around that time. And something that my siblings and I used to do is whenever we would go through the magazine, or like a toy magazine, or even just like a shoe magazine, whatever brand or store that we like, we would go through it and we would mark like what we liked. So like if I liked a pair of shoes, I would like circle it. And then like for what I would do is if I really wanted them and I really liked them, then I would also like, I would circle them and then also put like a star inside the circle. And I know that my siblings would also do that as well. And sometimes that would be like what my mom would get for us. But when I lived with them, I would say a huge component to like the little, some of the stuff that they would do in terms of like Christmas decorating and just like Christmas lists and stuff like that. Just because like I wanted to make it special for my siblings and also like just for myself too. So it was always like I would always be the one to like help put the tree up and like organize that. And then making Christmas lists, I would get all the like supplies out and stuff for them to do it. I think now it's kind of fallen to my younger sister Maya to do that. But so like this kind of stuff is like bittersweet now because it's not really like something that I need to be doing because I'm not a kid, but also keeping the joy alive, you know, just even if it's just for yourself. And then I've always like crafts and stuff, so this gives me joy. So focusing on things that like give you joy, even if they're just as simple as like making a list to Santa, even if you're too old. But yeah. What other like Christmas traditions do you guys have? Our Christmas traditions, I feel like, have changed over the years, especially as I think every family gets to this point, or at least like maybe bigger families get to this point where it's just you break off into like smaller units, especially as people like get older and have kids and stuff, so it's not really the same. But when I was younger, we would spend Christmas Eve, we'd start out the evening at like 3 to 5 or even like 3 to 8 or something around that time, and we would go to my dad's side of the family. And so they always had their Christmas at my great-grandparents', and that was like a town over, and so we would have like white people food, I guess, and then we would like do presents and everything before we left, and then from there we would go straight to my grandma's on my mom's side, and we would be there until 12, because on Christmas Eve, as soon as it turns like to Christmas, that's when you start celebrating, and then that's when like everybody opens their presents and stuff. And my grandma like the reason why I said white people food earlier is because my grandma would either have like tamales or panes con pollo for Christmas food. But going back to like the traditions, so just things changed. Like some people in my family on my dad's side passed away, so we didn't really do that anymore. As I was like, I think in high school, we stopped doing that. And we just go to my grandma's on my mom's side. And it's still a little bit different now because some of my aunts, they have grandchildren now, and like they just have like their close family unit, you know, that they celebrate with sometimes. But my grandma really likes having everybody together. So definitely if my grandma did not pull everybody together, I don't think we would still be doing this. But yeah, so this, and then now that I'm married, it's definitely changed because like Alex obviously wants to see his family on Christmas and Christmas Eve, and so we have to like figure out how to do things. I know that some people they like alternate between like years. Like one year they'll go to one family and the next year they'll go to a different one, because his family's pretty much the same as mine. Like it's on Christmas Eve that you celebrate. But we both don't really like that because we want to spend time with our family, you know, like each. So what we do is like we'll spend the first like part of the evening with one family, and then in the middle of that we'll go to the next one. That's just what works for us. But obviously I know that if like people were more like, if they were further apart, that wouldn't really work. And then yeah, that's just what works for us. If we decide to have kids, then it will definitely change, I'm assuming, because having kids go back and forth like that would just, I think, would be a lot. So I don't know, we'll have to see if we get to that point, which my mom really wants us to, but I'm not ready for that. But I do know that for this year we're going back to our hometown, and the plan as of right now is to go and celebrate with Alex's family first for like Christmas, and then halfway through switch and go to my grandma's house, which will be fun. And I'm excited to get to see everybody, but it's definitely, I don't know, it just feels a little different this year. And I don't really know why, but it does. But yeah, I tried to make these look like Christmas lights, and I don't think that it's coming across that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and like finish this off, and then once I'm done I'll show you guys, because I've been talking a while, so I don't want to make this vlog too long. Okay, so I finished my Christmas list, so it just goes Christmas list, then stocking stuffers. So I ended up saying pens, highlighters that are colorful, phone case, fun money, candy, claw clip, and then Christmas presents, which say hangers, organizational drawers, clothes, devotional, makeup, and then at the bottom I have for Santa. So these are like unreasonable things. Camera for vlogging, Final Cut Pro, black high top, Air Forces, bookshelves, and a kitchen table. So this is how it ended up looking. I think, I don't know, I mean, it's fine because it was just for fun. But I think I will go ahead and maybe do one on Canva as well. But this is gonna be it for this vlog. Sorry if it was all over the place. I just had a very like weird day. But again, tomorrow I'll keep recording, keep filming stuff, and I'll try and come up with another Christmas activity to do tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow.